Attention, dear friends and patriotic people of India. Today, we are celebrating 24th Republic Day or the length and birth of India. The second Republic Day means the very important day in the history of India. Just recollects the previous history of India. Our ancestors struggled and suffered a lot of problems and struggles to achieve freedom from British government. We were slaves of the British government. For around 200 years, our freedom completely arrested by the British government. They came all of a sudden and spread all over India. They forced their bylaws into the cities and towns of the village. That time India was blessed with so many natural beauties and so many uh, natural gifts. So they attracted this. They looted everything and made a lot of money and taken away to their. But Indians are peace-loving people. We have not looted anything for any nations. Many people came to India. British people came to India. Portuguese, Arabs, Dutch people. Then Portuguese people came to India. They came and looted, collected so many valuable things from our country. Then additionally, Alexander also came to India. Their main aim was to collect something from our country. India was very beautiful country that time. They could not control their emotion after seeing India. They got shocked. A blessed country was that time. They spread everywhere and they ruled. So many problems we faced. Gandhi, Subhash Chandra Bose, Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Jhansi Rani. There are so many freedom fighters were in front of. Let us remember these great souls work hard for the freedom struggles. One thing you should understand, freedom is the most important thing. But that freedom lost and our ancestors, our forefathers lived in this noble land without enjoying freedom. So many problems they created. The most important things, salt tax. They put tax on salt. But Gandhi was dead against for salt tax. Then when put tax on salt, Gandhi told, you are not supposed to put tax on salt. Salt you are making for our whole land, noble land. What right you got to put tax on our land? It's equal for rich and poor on the dining table. Salt is quite necessary for. You came to India and you are overruling, putting tax on salt, but abolish salt tax. So many problems created by many people shot dead during this period. Sacrifice their lives. Another important thing, Quit India Act before 1947. It was in Churchgate, Bombay. Lakhs of people gathered over there. The main aim, British people should leave from there. So many meetings held. Gandhi uttered many times that like a lion he roared, Quit India! British people, quit India! Quit India, that is the most important. You have no right to live furthermore here. So many people, many people shot dead during this time. So many problems our forefathers suffered to get freedom from British government. They are shameless people. They spread almost all over the world some material purpose of some possessions. But India is peaceful. Indian philosophy, the best philosophy in the world, it is admired and pressed throughout the length and breadth of the world. In Kerala, just before 6 years, 1947, people of Kerala in Calicut, they made a special language, called my groups, only for Keralites to communicate. The British people forced them. We want to learn, we want to teach us this language. But people of Kerala told them, no, we don't want to, but we never teach this language, my group. It's our own, from our own mind, to communicate each Keralites. But they forced them to learn, but people were not ready to teach them. So they become very angry with the Keralites. Nearly 75 people they put into a train compartment, sealed and locked without food and water. Many days they remained there, they died. That has been kept there for the fond memory of the martyrs. Many people become martyrs during British rule. There are so many women also there, example Jhansi Rani and similar capable ladies also fought British government. So these are the results we got from this. Unnecessary came in a trap and arrested our freedom. So today we became republic. We got complete freedom since the day of republic. Just cooperate, enjoy the noble freedom and develop our country. Coexist with our leaders and government. Have a nice day.